Hi guys and welcome to Practice Makes Pros. This week we'll be talking about characters and more specifically what factors go into creating the perfect character. So when I was younger, I'll have to say that my characters were very two-dimensional. What I mean is they always went by the same outline. They always were female, they always had blonde hair, they always had blue eyes. Basically, my characters were basically me. This wasn't for lack of ideas or lack of individuality. It was basically because I liked to be able to base my characters on my quirks and put myself in the story, and that's how I worked. That's how I wrote a lot of my stories, putting myself in the shoes of the characters, because the characters were actually me. On Protagonize, I joined a lot of collaborations, and within a collaboration you've got to write a bio for your character. I see a lot of similarities between these characters. Despite being in different stories, they all seem to share similar quirks. Here's a few examples of this. In the collaboration story, A Modern Day Fairy Tale, I had to write two character bios, one for the real world and one for the fairy tale world. My character for the real world was as follows. Name, Pippa Bramley. Age, 17. Appearance, long curly blonde hair reaching down to her chest, usually straightened and tied back into a long ponytail, ocean blue eyes, and average height. My character for the fairy tale world was as follows. Name, Courtney Deegan. Age, 17. Appearance, very pretty with long blonde hair, quite tall with bluey green eyes. For my collaboration story Bittersweet Love, my bio was as follows. Name, Annabella Anna Harmon. Age, 18. Appearance, long curly brown hair with ash blonde highlights and dark blue eyes. 5 inches 6 and a slim figure. You can see within all of these bios that it seems to keep the same traits throughout. So my characters will normally have blonde hair or blonde highlights in. My characters will normally have blue eyes or bluey green eyes. And my characters will be an average height. Probably because I am not an average height, I am quite short. So they're 3 factors that never seem to change in my characters, although I am trying to draw away from doing that. What I seem to do when planning a character is work on their personality first. What do they like? What do they dislike? And then branch out from there, working on the physical attributes of my characters last. What I sometimes do is do a Google search and just Google man or woman into the search engine and see what's brought up and pull attributes from different pictures to create my perfect character. I know that's not the most conventional way of designing your character, but it seems to work for me. Another way I design a character is create a huge spider diagram. Using a spider diagram is quite good when you want to get the family dynamics right within a character and you want to create a sort of character family tree and decide who the character talks to, who they don't talk to, why they don't talk to them, and other factors like that, which will add bulk to the story in the long run. So they're just a few ways that I use to create a character. Don't forget to check back on Wednesday for Ali's video and on Friday for Tracy's video. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and don't forget, Practice Makes Pros.